Welcome back, y'all. I am mid-bike ride and decided to take a pause. I'm about 5 miles in and about 10 miles from home. So I guess I'm more than 5 miles because a recurring theme in my life is that nobody has been coming to yoga lately. So I biked to yoga, but I didn't track that. And I think that's like 2 miles. There's a lot going on. People do be wild out here. But I've stopped by the Buckingham Fountain because I have a picture of when I was on a bike ride with my family when I was little. I don't know how old I was, maybe 8. And I have a hot pink helmet and we were on a family bike ride on the lakefront path. I prefer biking with people, I've decided. Like, I'm not really a solo bike ride gal. Yeah, it's also really busy. It's such a nice night. That's why I'm out here, but it's real crowded, so I have to dodge. I almost got into one crash so far with a bike. This man passed me, like I had to slow down because there was like a group, and then this man passed me and I was following him for like maybe a mile, and I was like, why did he decide to pass me? I was clearly going faster than him. I don't know, it was weird, and then I like get self-conscious about passing him back, but I don't know, I passed him back. So that was good, fear to overcome. I kind of don't want to bike anymore. I am 10 miles from home, so I will have to. But I'm debating not going any further out. I think I might be hungry. I don't know. My appetite has been off, so that's an issue lately. I saw this skate park and got excited because I high-key love to watch skaters. It's one of my favorite things to do. I don't do it often because it's very creepy to just stop and watch skaters. But I just am so impressed by them. Like, I love them. Unfortunately, there are none tonight, which is a bummer. Also, I wanted to address, I'm wearing a backpack because I have my bike lock, which is unfortunate. I wish I didn't have it. I could have gone home and dropped it off, but I did not. So we're gonna have just a little discomfort in this region. Definitely gonna have to wash this again. Last week I had to wash my backpack straps because they got real stinky. Like, they probably had been stinky for a while, but I realized it last week. And then I was like, oh, I gotta wash these. I'm about 40 minutes in now. I've gone further away from home. I think I'm gonna keep going a little bit. Maybe I should turn around. Actually, you know what? I have to show you something. I just learned the cool way to get onto a bike. Here's how you do it. It still feels cooler when other people do it, but I'm getting there. Turning around now. I'm 9.4 miles in, but I keep forgetting that I'm not 9.4 miles from home. I'm more than that, and I think I'm gonna go a longer way home, so I'm turning around. It's pretty warm out. It's a full moon tomorrow, not tonight. I know that because of the full moon jam being tomorrow. I might go. Maybe I'll put some footage of that in. It's one of my favorite summertime things. It's fun for me. I'm wearing leggings even though it's hot because, again, I was supposed to be teaching yoga. I'm at Soldier Field. I've never been to a Bears game. They play it here. They might leave here though, so maybe I should go before. No, I have no desire to go. But the only time I've been here was to see Taylor Swift twice, Red, and Reputation. Did not get to see 1989. I may or may not have cried a little. Like, I started crying, you know, and then I was like, pull yourself together. It's just a concert. It's getting dark. I'm back from my bike ride. I ended up going 21 miles. Pretty good for just a random bike ride. I am so hungry. I ate some leftover pad thai at 5 p.m. It's now 9:25. I don't know why I thought that would be fine. I was biking for like an hour and a half. I'm waiting for the water to boil. And I have some leftover pasta sauce, but I need to make more noodles. So I'm gonna do that. The bike ride was pretty good. I knew I was hungry when I had to pause for a bridge went up. And I was like irritable about it. I was like, oh my god, this is so dumb. We have to wait so long. Why would they do this right now? It's the middle. I was just like angry in my head. And I was like, oh my god, something else is off, because normally I would be like, oh fun, I get to watch the bridge. Not tonight. That's also why I didn't pause at all. After I saw Soldier Field, I was like, I gotta get home. I also took the most direct route home. I was planning on going like past and then looping back, but I did not do that. I just came straight back. Too hungry for any of that. My water's boiling. I only have gluten-free pasta on hand, I realized, which is disappointing, but it'll do. I might eat some bread right now. That sounds better than lentil pasta and sourdough. Here's my aloe. I think she's rotting. I need to repot her. Oh no. Here's my bread. Some frozen sourdough. I didn't even look at the time or anything for the pasta. 7 to 9 minutes. Let me heat up the sauce. The sauce is a bolognese that has some mushrooms and red peppers in it. It is from the Run Fast, Cook Fast, Eat Slow cookbook, which I do not own. I made it with my friend. We didn't have the cookbook at the time of making it. She does own it though. It's pretty good sauce. It's supposed to have spinach, but we forgot it. I don't know if she realized we forgot it. I didn't realize until the next day. Oh man. Oh. As you can see, I slightly burnt my toast. Not too bad though. I just didn't mean to retoast it this much. I'm pretty glad that I'm eating a full meal right now, because I'm really hungry. But also because I feel like historical me would have been like, girl, it's 9:40, go to bed. But right now me is like, hey, you've been exercising like a lot. Maybe if you're feeling irritable and real hungry, you should eat a full meal. So that's good for me to eat. Pasta is done, I think. It's time to eat. Here she is, my pasta. This meal I would describe as cute for me, which by that I mean it is not aesthetically pleasing at all for anyone else, but like for me it's beautiful. Man, my hair. This bike ride was a lesson. I feel better when I have eaten enough, and when I plan on going on a bike ride and don't just go without eating enough. That was the main lesson. Another thing about this pasta, and every pasta that I ever eat, except for if I eat it at a bad restaurant, heavy sauce. If you aren't eating heavy sauce, something's wrong with you. I'm sorry. I could have just eaten toast with the sauce. Good to know. Something that I need to work on when I'm biking, in general, is like, people are gonna be dumb. There's nothing I can do. I just need to accept they're gonna be dumb. Maybe they're not dumb. Maybe I'm dumb. But by dumb I mean, okay, with biking, people are just so unaware of their surroundings, and I'm like, man, how inconsiderate. But really, they're just vibing, you know? They don't care. They're not paying attention. I am always hyper aware of my surroundings, so I'm like, how could you? But they don't realize. So like, I just need to chill is one thing that I learned I need to work on. Another thing about tonight, I really just wanted to go for a walk. I would have rather done that, but I'm biking across Iowa in a few weeks and I'm not ready. So that's why I went for a bike ride instead of a walk. But I just feel like a little bit too amped right now. Like I wish I had just gotten home from a walk instead. That would have been better for my like being. But this is fine. We're good. That's it for today's vlog. Thank you for joining me on this bike ride. It really did help make it more fun. If you enjoyed watching this video, feel free to like it down below. Maybe subscribe if you're feeling up for it. Let me know if you have any biking pro tips or if you have any routes you recommend. Let me know if you want to go for a bike ride. That would be fun for me. I really prefer biking with people to biking alone. Thank you again for watching. Goodbye.